This is the Transformers Generations Legacy Core Class Soundwave. I picked up this figure from my local Toy Kingdom store for about 900 Philippine pesos, or approximately 15 US dollars. Now, this figure is supposedly a repacked figure from the Kingdom line, but I believe there are subtle differences between the Kingdom figure and this new Legacy figure. So this video will showcase the key differences between both figures. Let's get this guy out of packaging. And here we have Legacy Core Class Soundwave side by side with the Kingdom Core Class Soundwave. There are subtle differences with the color of the plastic that they used, the paint apps that they applied on the figure. Very subtle, which I will show off later. So let's begin with the Laserbeak set. As you can see, the paint apps for the Legacy Laserbeak has gotten worse. I don't know if it's just a quality issue. Maybe I got a lemon, as always, but the red is more vibrant, but the black paint that they used is of lesser quality. If you notice, this one is a perfectly painted bit of plastic. Very nice high gloss finish. This one, on the other hand, feels like they didn't dry the paint properly. You see, this has a more even gloss finish to it. This one doesn't. Silver is more vibrant with the new one. The older one is just more evenly painted. Now on to Soundwave. You will notice that there is a slight difference in the hue of the blue plastic they used for this new one. This one is more of the navy blue color or regular blue, lighter shade of blue. This one is a little darker. It's very subtle. I don't know if the camera is picking up on it, but it has a little bit of a purplish hue. You can see it. I don't know if you can see it. Like at this angle, you can see that the blue that they used on this one is darker. It looks the same at first glance, but no, it's definitely darker than this one by a smidge. Just like it's like they mixed a little bit of purple with it. You can see right there, this one's definitely darker. And it's not just the lighting, because the light is right smack on top of these figures, and yeah, it really is different. Just slightly different. I actually like this darker blue color than this one. The silver plastic that they used looks to be very similar, although this one is a little bit shinier. And then let's move on to the paint apps. You can see the silver paint that they used for the head sculpt. The Legacy version has a more vibrant silver. This one is, it's shiny, but not as vibrant of a shine as this one. The eyes, they've painted this one with a lighter shade of red, whereas the Legacy version has a shinier shade of red, and it's only painted, it's recessed. This one, they've painted all the way till the mask. So it's a very, very subtle difference. You can see right there how the light bounces on the visor. This one is very bright matte red. This one is a little bit shinier. Okay, onto the chest. The gold is more vibrant on the Legacy version. The purple on the Decepticon faction symbol, this one is a little bit faded. And it's not just the lighting, it really is. This one's darker. It's a darker metallic purple. You can see right there, they made it more pronounced than this one. And onto the waist, it looks to be the same, silver paint. And then on the legs, this one has a lot more shoddy paint apps than this one, but then again, it probably is just a bit of quality control. Okay, the weapons paint apps seem to be the same. I don't think they changed it that much. Now, my biggest concern with this new Legacy figure is mold degradation. I think they've used the same kind of plastic, because I weighed both figures on my digital scale, and they both, without Laserbeak, both of them, they each weigh in at about 29 grams each. So 29 grams, 29 grams. They didn't change the plastic quality. It's still that solid Legacy plastic, but mold degradation. Look at this Kingdom Soundwave. Very solid. You don't see the pieces or the limbs flailing about. Now look at this Legacy figure. You can see it moving. The legs are very loose. This one, look at this, very solid, but this one just very loose on the hips. Now you can easily tighten that with some clear nail polish, but this is the one that really annoyed me the most. The elbow joints. See here, very tight ball joints on both elbows. But for the Legacy version, look at that. Look at this. Very loose. Look at that. I tried popping it out and just popping it back in. It's still loose. I don't know why. I've seen a lot of figures where molds were preserved with all these repaints and all that for the Legacy line, but this one, they didn't take care of this mold, and look how loose that is, and that is annoying. This one's acceptable. What they improved with this figure in terms of tightness are the pegs of the weapons. They have a more snug fit onto the peg holes. This one's pretty tight compared to this one that just loves to pop off and fall off. So they try to fix that, which is great. At least they're trying to do some improvements. The shoulder joints are just super tight, but hip joints, thigh joints, elbow joints, man, it's super loose. And again, I could probably have just gotten, a lemon, and this is probably just my bad luck with Hasbro. But if you do get this figure for yourself, do let me know if you have the same issues with mold degradation. So transformation will do it very quickly, since he basically transforms exactly the same as the Kingdom version, because it's the exact same figure. Just fold it up like this, fold it, and then tab. And based on the reveal that they did at Pulse, this is the official transformation. The feet are staying up, but the original transformation is you put the feet up like this. There you go. The weapons will fit here, and they're like super tight. We're not going to do that. We are going to put laser beak though. Let's put laser beak in. There you go. And let's bring in the Kingdom Soundwave. You can see right here, this one's a little bit darker and this one's a little bit lighter. I don't know if the camera is picking it up properly, but I can see it that this one is just a little bit darker in shade. And let me know in the comments if you see it, or I'm just imagining things. And so some final thoughts on this new Transformers Legacy Core Class Soundwave. Man, this figure was a disappointment. I honestly thought this was going to be my new Core Class Soundwave and I'd be getting rid of this one. But after seeing how bad this figure is, I guess I'm going to be keeping my Kingdom Soundwave, and I'm going to be getting rid of this one. The new colors I thought were better. It's just a prettier looking Soundwave. I love the better paint apps. The faction symbols painted nicely, red, silver, gold, trimmed. Everywhere looks just really spot on with this one. I thought it was a better version, but this sheer amount of mold degradation on the joints just really ruined this figure for me. I don't think I can give a grade for this one, because the figure itself is, based on the Kingdom version, is a 10 out of 10 for me. So this one, the redo, I don't think it's fair if we give a rating for this one, but man, it sucks. I don't think I can recommend this figure. The only way I can recommend it is if you missed out on the Kingdom figure, or if you're just such a big fan of Soundwave, you have to get every single version of him. But if you're thinking of double dipping into this mold because you think the mold is pretty cool, I would caution against it, because they really dropped the ball on this one in terms of protecting the mold. It's just a very floppy figure. Yeah, it's not worth the $15, at least here in Manila. I think you guys in the US will get this for like, what, $12, $13? Very disappointed with this one. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think of this new Transformers Generations Legacy Core Class Soundwave. Hit that notification bell so you never miss out on any of my latest video reviews. And if it's your first time here, please subscribe. Thanks for watching.